I will begin with the matter of full figure. Yeah, full figure. We gave a statement. I think one of my deputies, Onyango, gave a statement, but I can, for purposes of a wider view, just to elaborate it further. There was a video which was circulating on social media spaces showing some individuals assaulting somebody who appeared to be full figure. Then we also received a complaint from her, and as a result, we decided to investigate the matter. Our routines are very, very clear and predictable. If somebody accuses you, then you must explain. So, whereas I may not have the details of how far they have gone, but I can predict that whoever she accuses of having assaulted her, we shall treat him or her the way we treat suspects in those offenses. We shall bring you to the police station to have an explanation against the allegations brought against you. If the evidence is cogent, then we shall process you and take you to court. That's all. The second issue related to the issue of full figure is one of you has asked that how comes she has many cases, but we have not handled them. I think, my friend Mutebe, you need to verify your allegations. When you report a case, you see, you might be here, but when actually you don't have facts. And I've told you the risk of listening to only social media. There are many cases. How many? Where are they? Which are they? You get it? If you feel you are one of them, you act like her. Go to police, reach out to police. If there is any police officer who has failed to work on your case, escalate the matter. Actually, it is an offense. It is disciplinary if a police officer refused to handle a matter, because the matter is supposed to be concluded, where we establish as to whether the accused person or the suspect, there is cogent evidence to pin him or her or not. So if there are those out there, the problem now it is Mutebi reporting on their behalf, and he has not come with any evidence of any case. So let the complainants come out, like the way for her she has done. Actually, one of the condemnations here is if, for example, the people who attacked her felt aggrieved, the biggest problem is the methodology and approach. What we always advise, don't constitute yourself into a court. Once you constitute yourself into a court when you are not, then you will be checked. If there are people out there who have cases against her, police stations are open. When police stations don't help you, they have their supervisors, right up to the Inspector General of Police, who is the fountain at the command. He's at the highest level of command of the police force. So that one, I think, let's not speculate. Let people who have cases come out and report. People reported cases, go to our annual crime report. The crime report tells you cases were reported, people were taken to court, investigations were done. So police and investigating is not a new matter. Yes. Let's go to the issue of the third issue, which my colleague raised. If I was to interpret it, she's trying to allay a fear that police would be partisan. Is that true? One, the rules governing these elections are in the open. The regulations are in the open. The laws which Uganda Police Force enforces are not hidden. These are rules, regulations, laws which are circulating all over. And even whoever we usually take on, let it be in an election, let it be anywhere, we handle him in accordance with the law. When we are charging a politician or his followers or a political community, we charge them under the laws of this country. So all police actions are guided by law. So I don't know against what premise are you fearing that this time around we are not going to go by the law. The challenge is maybe if the law was partisan. And you know very well that we are not the ones who make the laws, but the people make these laws through their representatives. But for us, what we do, we enforce laws. Two is we have had incidents where we have altercations with a number of political actors. But every time when we do, we explain circumstances under which. And on most occasions, it is because of violation of certain regulations, which we always mention. But I know at some point we are going to head towards a political environment where a number of these activities will be open, people will be canvassing for votes, but those rules we shall be coming out. Actually, maybe what I need to tell you is that at some point we are going to come out comprehensively and give you the do's and don'ts from a security perspective. If you have challenges with them, please find a way of reaching us so that we harmonize. But otherwise, we don't intend to be partisan. We intend to follow all the regulations as and how they will be laid. If we have an incident or two where one of our own misbehaves, you will need to understand such a situation. And also note that at times you need to escalate your matter above that officer so that he is realigned in accordance with our disciplinary and professional code. Otherwise, the officers are briefed. The officers we have a lot of expectation at command level that they exercise their police privileges, powers, and duties in a professional manner. So let's not speculate that police is going to be partisan. Somebody talked about community policing.